Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. 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 How's it going, folks? This is Wayne back with another lesson and an amazing song today. We're looking at the Police and Roxanne. So I know it's not played this way. This is a nice acoustic way that you can play in aid of a capo. The proper version is with bar chords, you know, mainly on an electric guitar. So you know the crap with my lessons. My lessons are usually acoustic, so I think this is a nice way that you can play it on an acoustic guitar. I think this version works really well. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and strumming pattern to this, as always, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page. So there'll be a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. And the way that works, you just click on the link, sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month or however much you guys want to pledge. It's all very much appreciated. All generally goes back into the lessons. But it gives you guys access to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 3.5 years. There's also some exclusive videos there that aren't on YouTube. There's videos from the archive. And there's some stuff to coincide with some of the technique lessons I've done as well. So if you're into the scales and blues stuff that I've done before, there's stuff to coincide with that. So what you're waiting for, link in the comments, link in the description. If you don't want to do that, I've got a new feature, which is a super thanks link that's just under the video there. You can click on that and make a small donation. Again, very much appreciated. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Now, if you are subscribed and you haven't done already, further way you could help me out and yourselves out by keeping up to date with all the videos is setting that little notification bell that's just under the video there. Okay, and if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Wayne Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as we always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, but as you can see, for this version, you're going to want the capo up on the 3rd fret, okay? If you're on the market for a capo, go and check these capos out. It's a G7th Capo. This is a performance-free model. I'll put a link to that in the description. As I say, great, strong, reliable, durable capos. Okay, so the intro to this is going to be an E minor. We're going to go to a chord that's called a D6. So the best way that I can explain that, if you do a D chord and you're going to take your 3rd finger off, I actually do that with my 2nd and 3rd finger. So that's going to be your 2nd chord. That's called a D6. Okay, then we go back to the E minor, then the D6 again. Then we're going to do a C major 7, a B minor 7, so I do that as a bar chord, so I'm barring the 2nd fret from the 5th string down, and I'm doing sort of a, you know, an A minor 7 shape behind it, so that's a B minor 7. Okay, and then we've got an A minor 7, a D sus4, so that's a D chord, but we're putting the little pinky underneath the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the top E string relative to the capo. And that last chord is an E sus4, so that's taking a regular E major chord, putting the little pinky on the 2nd fret on the G. Okay, so again the intro, we got E minor, D6, E minor, D6, C major 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, D sus4, E sus4. Okay, so when we get into the verse, it does similarly. But the E minor and the D6, they don't repeat. So the chords to the verse is going to be an E minor, a D6, C major 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, D sus4, stop on the E sus4. Okay, that goes around again. So we got E minor, D6, C major 7, B minor 7, A minor 7, D sus4, and then we stop on the E sus4 again. So just going to sing you that verse through so we can see how that gels together. Now when I play these chords, I do, you know, sort of downstroke sort of stabs on the chords to give it that effect to the song. So what we get is a down, 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 you know, just sort of stabs on the strings. Here we go. So what we get is Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's round or if it's right. Okay, the pre-chorus is going to be an A minor 7, a D sus4, and an E sus4. Second time round, A minor 7, D sus4, E sus4, going into an E. So what we get is Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. So we start strumming those last two chords there, okay? And the chorus is going to be an A minor 7 to a G. Then we go from a C to a D, and then a D to an E minor, a D to a G, and then a C to a D. So what we get is put on the red light, 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 put on the red light. And we got the E sus4 at the end. Then we're back into there's a little sort of interlude here where it goes E minor, D6, C major 7, B minor 7, and then we go back to the E minor and we're into verse 2. That's exactly the same as verse 1. We've got another pre-chorus, and basically then we just go to the chorus, and that runs to the end of the song. Put on the red light, put on the red light, put on the red light, put on the red light. Finish it there on an E minor. Okay, so we talked about the strumming, obviously in the verse and the pre-chorus, we do it with those stabs. When we go into the chorus, I tend to use a down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So what we get is there's a quick down on that first chord. So a down on the A minor 7, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, down. As I say, that first chord, you know, on each line of the chorus, we just do a little push. So and that's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that. And at this point in my lessons, I always say, if you don't like that song, you do not like music. So there we go. Such a great track. Very fond of the Police. My dad used to listen to them when I was a kid, you know, so I used to hear them around the house all the time. So great fond memories, particularly of this song. Absolutely love this one. And Message in a Bottle, which I've also done a tutorial for. If you want to go and check that one out. I think that was the first #1 by the Police. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there we go. If you've got any requests for any other Police stuff, it doesn't even have to be the Police. It can be anything 50s to modern day, you know, that's going to work well on acoustic or an electric guitar within reason. So the easiest way to put a request in is obviously comment below the video, or if you want to find me a personal message over on those social media platforms I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot and I do have to sort of hemp it them a little bit. But don't let that put you guys off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again. Thanks everyone who's subscribed, and if you haven't done already, further way you could help me out and yourselves out by keeping up to date with all the videos is hitting that little notification bell that's just under the video there. While you're down there, there's a super thanks thanks link that's near that as well, if you want to click on that and make a small donation. I've got the Patreon thing, sorry to keep banging on about it. You want the chords, lyrics and strumming pattern to not only this song, pretty much everything I've done over the past 3.5 years. So there's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. And another way that you guys could help me out is word of mouth is a powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my videos. Tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone you know plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, maybe morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for listening very soon. Take care.